right, everybody, Scrapping with Grandpa. I got a guy coming down here to see if we can get this thing to turn over. So we're gonna hook up some batteries to it. And see what I got all the cables here. Hook up another set of batteries there if we need it.
You got the starter right here. You can hit right
Starter, I thought it's right over here.
No, starter's right here.
Okay. So I want to see if we can get this thing to turn over. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yep. If we can get this thing to just turn over, it's going to be worth a whole lot more money than scrapping. So it was given to me.
Pull that old diesel.
It was given to me to scrap. So I talked to a few people. And they said that if the engine runs, we're better off be parting this thing out as opposed to scrapping it, or even possibly getting it running again. So I'm waiting on the guy to show up. As soon as he gets here, hook up some batteries. I mean, there's a lot of things on this thing that can be sold. The bucket, front bucket, the back bucket. I mean, there's a lot of things that can be sold on this thing and reused, or if it runs, of course, it can do a lot of other stuff, but the hoses are busted, so the hydraulics are not going to work. Although the handles still all move. Handles are all still free. Everything moves. But the hydraulic lines are blown. So anyway, Silver Scorpion, when he was here, we came down and looked at this thing. And he gave me a few ideas, and I just started looking around to find somebody that had heavy equipment that could move this thing. And it's Sunday, and I got a guy coming over here to take a look at it today. All the levers still work fine. It says it had a tank of fuel in there.
I don't know if I would trust that fuel.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust it either, but they're saying that when they parked it, it had a half a tank in it. I wouldn't be trusting that fuel either. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get this thing to turn over. If we get it to turn over, then we got an engine we can salvage. If we can't get it to turn over, we've got a lot of other parts to salvage. I mean, it's a John Deere, baby. The man told me that it was parked here, it ran. And that it was started last year, and hydraulic lines were blowing out everywhere, and I can see why. They just completely deteriorated everywhere. So anyway, as soon as the guy gets here, we'll make some more video. See if we can make this thing run.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Wonder if something else needs to be on. Ain't no key, you say, right? And we got it moved this far. Now we're gonna take that truck off, pull this onto there somehow. Hey, you know what? That thing will come back up. Once he gets that up there, we have to hook the winch to it. We'll lift that thing right back up and tie it on. Because that's what's going on right now. You know that will come back. Yes, it will. All right, we're in good shape. We can get this thing out of here today. Today is the day. And we already talked to somebody. We sold it for $4,000. And I told him, I said, look, since it's your truck, you get all the heavy equipment, you got another guy working with you, give me $1,000 and it's yours. I don't care what you do with it. So that's what we're gonna do. Silver Scorpion, check me out, buddy. I got her, son. I got her. And since he was the man that pulled it, we literally talked to a man on the telephone while we were here with it. And that man said, if you can get that engine to turn over, I'll give you $4,000 for it. And I told Mark, which is the guy that has that tractor and all the equipment that we just pulled it up there with. I said, you take 3, I'll take 1. I'll be tickled to death. So I made me $1,000 today, and I went to church first. So I didn't get here until about 11:30, and it is, all right, everybody, it's 4:47. I got here at 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. About 5 hours worth of work for $1,000. Got a little dirty, but is what it is. I know I'm not supposed to say that. Is what it is. That's a terrible thing to say. Damn it, I keep putting my hand on the camera. So with my truck and his truck, we pulled that thing out. My truck wouldn't pull it by itself, so trying to get my 4-way loader kicked back off. Come on, baby. Let's go into 4-wheel high first. And now we're in high. We're out of here, guys. Scrapping with Grandpa made me $1,000 today. What's that, about $200 an hour? I'm not complaining. Have a good one, guys. We did it. Just going down the road, baby. $1,000 bill. Like I say, the guy told us straight up, if you get that engine and turn over, I know it will start. That's all I need to know. He said, you bring it over to my place, drop it off, $4,000. And that's my scrap day. Now, I could have made a whole lot more. The guy was actually willing to split it with me. But he's an old friend of mine. I've known him for about 35 years. And I got up with him and he said, yes, sir, I'll get it for you. And we'll split it. But I said, look, give me $1,000 friggin' dollars. I'll help you get it on your trailer. So I worked 5 hours for $1,000. I'm not complaining. He's gonna do all the work. He's got to bring it to the guy's house. He's got to drop it off. It's his equipment. So I'm good with that. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It's a little bit dirty, but I made money, by God, and it's Sunday. So I went to church this morning, and I talked to Frank Banner before I went to church this morning. Frank Banner, he's one of my YouTube subscribers. He lives in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And we've talked a few times on the phone, and he's a real nice guy, and I enjoy talking to him a lot. And I'm in hopes that maybe one day him and his wife will come down here and have breakfast and break some bread with me and my wife. See you later, guys. So yeah, Frank, I'm more than willing to have you come down here. I'd love to meet you. Maybe bring you down to Broadway at the beach like I did the Silver Scorpion. Of course, if you come in the winter, it's going to be cold. If you come in the spring, it's going to be beautiful. But it's totally up to you. And of course, Broadway at the beach would be open all the way if it was summertime. So it doesn't matter to me when you come. I'm looking forward to it. And I always love talking to you.